if you agree, but I thought this was a defining moment so far in the ever-engaging royal life, of course, of His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, Prince William. I thought he looked more statesmanlike than I've ever seen him before. And when you think about it, there he is, of course, representing His Majesty the King, King Charles III and Queen Camilla at a spectacular reopening of a wonderful, wonderful, iconic building. Notre Dame de Paris, absolutely. And what a place it is. Now, of course, it's changed a lot of people's opinion because a lot of people think it's not exactly like the old one, of course. It's a lot lighter now. Certain things have had to be readjusted simply because of materials and time and stuff like that, but it still looks great. But of course, all eyes were on this particular meeting. That's right, His Royal Highness Prince William meeting the incoming president, 47th elect, Donald J. Trump. Now, a lot of people, of course, made a lot of fun about the fact that, oh, no doubt, they were discussing, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. I would have thought they had bigger things to discuss. But what was interesting, what's been told to me, is simply this. And I think it just goes to show exactly how much we owe the royals in taking up this particular line. Let me explain. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much. We'll have a lovely wave. Are you all right today? Yes, I'm still battling the elements out here. Storm Dara, is it? I think we discussed, didn't we, the other day, something about the naming of storms. I can't keep up with them. I just wish they'd go and it all got back to be nice and normal and less windy and less chilly and all that sort of stuff, don't you? Yes, you see. I know. By the way, can I just throw this out there? I wanted to ask this. It got me thinking the other day. We all talk about Paddington and Her Majesty the Queen and stuff like that, and how characters, particularly when you were growing up, those sort of things like Hector's House and stuff. Anybody else remember Fred Bassett, the cartoon? That was a TV series for a bit. I know he started off as a newspaper sort of piece, but do you remember Fred Bassett? The reason I just saw a Bassett dog, you see, and I thought, yeah, nobody remembers Fred. We have now. That's the beauty of this channel. We're bringing people back to life. Well, apart from me, of course. Don't feel alive at all some days, do you? Let's get back to your royal story of the day. This was fascinating, truly, because this literally said so many things to so many people. Now, whether you like this or not, this was literally an excellence, a masterclass in how to smooth over the broken cracks between our new government over here, the Labour Party, headed by Sir Keir Starmer with the Deputy Angela Rayner. And I showed you that video recently about them both being very disrespectful, and in fact Keir Starmer being disrespectful about the monarchy in general himself.
I also got made a Queen's Counsel, which is odd since I often used to propose the abolition of the monarchy.
Guess what? They both need the monarchy, right? It was Prince William that was able to smooth the path. Two things that have come out from that I've been told about is that Donald would far more deal with Prince William and King Charles than he would the government. He has no interest in them, which is fascinating to think. Who can blame him, whether you like his politics or not? They've been incredibly rude on camera about him. And now suddenly you're expected to believe, oh, that was just in the past. It just doesn't work like that. Decorum is everything. But apparently the turning point was the fact that, you learn stuff all the time. During the year, not only did Mr. Trump and the incoming First Lady Melania send good wishes, cards and flowers quite a few times to Cathrine, the Princess of Wales, wishing her well, but also kept a nice watchful eye on King Charles with positive messages too. These are the things you don't learn, and that was part of the conversation that William was thanking him for on behalf of the King and the Queen, and of course his wife Cathrine. Now, I'm not, people get really angry when you do anything political. It's not political. We're talking about human people, human interaction, us together, whatever you think of him, and I know there's a divided side in everything. I think it's nice because clearly this just shows how much respect he had, not only for the monarchy today, but of course for the late Queen, Queen Elizabeth, of which they also spoke about at length. Marvellous to think, isn't it? What you find out behind the scenes. And as I said, without Prince William, we wouldn't have that nice ongoing warm relationship. So we have a lot to thank him for. So thank you, sir. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.